everyone, Zorilita back again, and I wanted to do another video. And wow, this is a total blast from the past. So we were cleaning out the garage to get rid of stuff because we thought we were going to be moving. And in the kerfuffle, I found some of my old pitches that I was mailing off and trying to get published at the time. And fair disclosure, this art was drawn in like 2000 to 2003, right after my mom's jerk ex attacked me and broke my hand. So the art is not my normal quality, definitely not what you'd see from me today. But I thought it was just fun to take a walk down memory lane. So if you know me, you know Zori is an alias that I've gone by, and basically people still call me by the name Zori instead of my actual name. And, you know, it's okay or whatever, but basically Zori here is the main character in this pitch. And around this time, there was a whole video series by MTV bashing furries and anyone who had anthropomorphic characters. And so as a result, I kind of decided, how can I keep my original incarnation of Zori, who is a foxcat type character, and just make it less appealing to that whole demographic that people were dunking on. And so I came up with this sci-fi kind of idea about the Zorilita characters, and this is my cheesy little pitch for it. So every pitch you need, I did double-sided printing. You have a list of the main characters. I basically talk about Zori, Malika, Eliana, Samia, Gudrun, Zori 2, Noreen, Eliaris, and Captain Saris in this pitch. Basically, the premise is there's this planet out in space, and they were created by this alien race of super intelligent beings, but that, they created, kind of like the Adam and Eve myth, but for this planet. And this scientist guy is obsessed with proving that this actually happened and that he's found DNA of these aliens. And of course, nobody believes him because we're science people and that's religion and we don't believe in that, yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, we cut to the fact in this very crudely drawn page that the Zorilita girls are about to crash land onto this foreign planet. And, of course, the military there captures them, and they're like, oh, we've got these aliens. What are we going to do with these alien girls? And, of course, they think, oh, they're invaders. But this really takes place after the White Rain arc, which I never really talked about, but yeah. So Malika tries to escape, and she's on her way to get out of there. Pardon the bad lettering. Yes, I know it's bad. You don't have to tell me. She gets stopped and caught and thwarted, and they try to intimidate her, of course. And that's basically where it ends up. It was just an introduction to the story that I wanted to do. It's not really fleshed out very well in this quick video, but basically it was going to be a sci-fi thing, and they were going to meet Zori DNA because the one scientist guy was going to dick around and make a hybrid, and then, sci-fi Akira kind of things happen. But I never did go back to finishing it because as much as I love my girls, look at all the flowers on their costumes. I would cry if I had to draw them in those costumes the whole time. So this story is like an alternate universe. It's not canon to the main White Rain saga, which is currently being written as a novel. But, yeah, I just thought I'd show a throwback from, the early 2000s. And, okay, you twisted my arm. Here's another one. Let me hide my address here. It's called Daisy Darkly. I think everybody in the early 2000s wanted to be a part of slave labor graphics, and so they kind of had this pseudo-goth thing going on back in the day, like Gloom Cookie, Squee, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, stuff like that. And my stuff really wasn't like that, but I was trying to branch out and do something different, hence all the blacks. Yes, I know the art is bad. And Daisy is the same Daisy as in Daisy from Faux Facts. So it's kind of funny, this poor character, I've turned her from a magical girl to a pseudo-goth girl to back to being a timid little artist girl who becomes a star in Faux Facts. But in this incarnation, basically this story was about a girl named Daisy who she was in a private school, a private Catholic school, and her parents no longer can afford to send her there. So she is going to go to public school. You know, she's got a dysfunctional family. Her mom's always working in a restaurant, and her stepdad is an idiot who plays with toys and stuff instead of being, you know, like an adult. And I don't mean a collector, I mean like banging dolls together. Barbie likes Captain G.I. Joe person. Yeah, like that. So, yes, kind of inspired by real life. Cough, cough. You can see I used a lot of drops, a lot of black fill in the art. It's totally different than my normal cartoony style. You know, I've got some background characters, the goth characters. Oh my gosh. I never dressed this way, but I always thought it was cool looking. But I never had the money, so that never happened for me. Let's see. Then here's some more background girl characters, the misfits from public school. You know, kind of ironic because I'd never been to public school, but in my youth, the police used to think I went to a public school. They would harass me all the time, but another aside. Anyway, so of course you have the characters and some blurbs about them, and then you have to draw the pages. So this one I came up with like in 1995 to 2003, I believe. And it's kind of a very different style. The grayscale style that you would see in slave labor. I mean, I don't draw like this anymore, like at all. Like the eyes are funny looking. And, oh man, the perspective is weird. But, you know, basically it's her coming home and finding out, no, you can't be in Catholic school anymore. You've got to go to public school. And see you later, goodbye, by her mom. And so she's depressed and she wants to call her friends. But, of course, nobody calls her back because they weren't really her friends anyway. But that was just like a little blurb. And I did actually pitch it at Disney, too. Disney animation. But it's a little too heavy. And that's fine. But I just thought y'all might enjoy this blast from the past and see what kind of stuff I used to pitch around. Would I do this story today? No, I don't think I would because I didn't really have that experience. So it would be kind of fake. But between the Zorilita story and the Daisy Darkley story, which one sounds like something you'd want to read anyway? Any feedback? Thoughts? Anywho, thanks for taking a look, and sorry about my bare walls. All my stuff is currently back, but all my art has been taken down, so hope that wasn't too distracting. Talk to you later, guys. Bye!